In 2006, a man appeared on the streets of Kiev, Ukraine, confused, disoriented, and holding an outdated camera. When questioned, he claimed he was from the year 1958 and had somehow traveled through time. Who was he? His name was Sergei Ponomarenko. It began like a scene from a science fiction novel. Local police approached a man dressed in outdated Soviet-era clothing, looking bewildered and out of place. He spoke fluent Russian, carried an old model of a Kiev 35 camera, and handed over his identification, issued in 1956. When the officers checked the ID, it matched the document style of the 1950s. Even his haircut, behavior, and accent suggested he wasn't faking it. But the real shock came when he claimed he was born in 1932, and that today was April 23, 1958. Authorities took his camera for analysis. Upon developing the film, the photos showed 1950s-era Kiev, a cityscape that no longer exists. Landmarks, buildings, and people that matched archival images from over 50 years ago. One of the most chilling photos was a self-portrait of Sergei standing beside a car model from the 1950s. Analysts confirmed the film was genuine and unaltered. If this was a hoax, it was an incredibly sophisticated one. Sergei was placed under psychiatric observation. He insisted he had gone outside to take photos in 1958 when he saw a strange object in the sky, a disc-shaped craft. And then suddenly, everything went black. When he woke up, it was 2006. His psychological report, allegedly written by Dr. Pavel Kuryanovich, noted no signs of mental illness or deception. Sergei was described as calm, cooperative, and genuinely convinced of his story. But then, he vanished. Just days after his admittance to the hospital, Sergei Ponomarenko disappeared without a trace. There were no signs of escape, no footage from security cameras, and no leads. The only thing left behind was a cryptic note: "I must return before it's too late." Years later, some claim to have spotted an older man resembling Sergei in photos from the 1970s. One particular image, taken at a conference in 1978, shows a man almost identical to Sergei, but significantly older. Was he jumping through time again? Skeptics argue the story was fabricated. A modern myth born from internet forums, Photoshop, and creative storytelling. The documents, they say, could have been forged. The photos, staged. But no one has been able to debunk it entirely. No one knows who created the story, or why. And that's what keeps it alive. Time travel remains one of science's greatest mysteries. The story of Sergei Ponomarenko may be nothing more than a well-crafted legend. Or it might be a glimpse into something we can't yet understand. Until then, Sergei remains a ghost, lost in time.